everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is never give up. Never give up on your dreams, your hopes, or your desires. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video, and we have a letter. So let's watch this video. We're going to read this letter and dig into this topic. Never give up on your dreams, your hopes, or your desires.
No matter how hard things get, there is always hope. Hope can bring you miracles, can bring you joy. So keep fighting, keep smiling, and keep hoping. Hold on to hope and never give up.
Okay, let's dive into this letter. Okay, this young lady is writing about her mom. Where I am standing because I feel nothing ever comes good. All right, you're going to start off with negative language. This is negative. Where I am standing because I feel nothing ever comes good. Here I am having interviews with no way to get there. And when I ask, no answer, silent treatment. All the smartest remarks I always receive is, why do I have to take you? I don't get, if you have a kid, you can't bond, teach, or protect them. Well, not if they don't have it inside. If they don't have that nurturing, caring energy inside, then they can't give it to you. Period. I'm older to know how to treat someone, but kicking someone down when they are down is insensitive, almost inhuman. The bullying, control, easy manipulation. She believes she can do whatever because she's the parent. And she can. Well, let's start right here. In the letter, you didn't tell me how old you were and why you're still dealing with your mother. But if you are still at home with your mother, well, then you're under her jurisdiction. You have to go along with her program if that's where you are. But your life does not have to stop because you are dependent on your mother. What's wrong with you? Creating your own life and the things that you need in your life. I definitely hate being codependent, but it shouldn't be as if she was honest enough to tell me the truth. It's like I'm living with a stranger. My own dad, after meeting him, didn't even bond. I shouldn't have had to figure out every little thing on my own. Well, you're not the only person in a situation like this where children have to figure things out on their own. It's a lot of kids out there whose parents don't measure up and they have to figure out life on their own. You're no different. This is no different situation. It is just your situation. Okay? My mom is very, very sneaky. And I just had mail opened and now 2 missing. The lies being repeatedly told by a psychological liar has called me a lie. But my own grandmother, her mother, was teaching me how to lie. Well, it looks like it's in the family. And it looked like it's probably been in the family for generations. Whatever this energy is going on around you. After leaving a shelter, I feel like going right back. I never had to deal with dysfunction or diplomatic domestic people. Apparently, they love chaos and want to get your skin crawling to get underneath by their nice, nasty behavior. Violence isn't even my nature or pedigree. I'm so tired of everything nowadays. Okay, let's look at what's going on here. All right. If you are of age and I say over, I say 18 or over, leave your mom. You know, if the shelter is the only place you got to go there and work on yourself. Work on yourself, your own stability, and quit looking for others to help you out of a jam. You know, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Because when you are down and out, you'll find less and less, if any, people will come to your aid. It's only when you have that people are around. They want to be around people to have something. But if you don't have anything, many times you'll find yourself all alone. But what you need to do is concentrate on yourself. You got to persevere. You got to be strong. You got to know what you want. And you have to have the confidence to go after it. Now, you say you got job interviews, but you can't get there unless your mother takes you. Well, what kind of nonsense is that? You can't even get to the job, even if you got the job. How you going to get there if you got to depend on your mother to take you there? And she is not there to support you. You see that? So you're putting your own self in a jam. Be independent. Be independent. Because if you're a codependent, then you're under somebody else's rule. That's how it works. When I was growing up, it was this saying, in my house, you got to do what I say. If you don't want to do what I say in this house, then you go and find your own house. You understand? That's what you need to do. You need to find your own place away from your mother. Why are you still there complaining about what your mother is doing to you? If you don't like it, leave and start creating your own reality. If you don't like this one, you got the power. But here's the thing. We all have power, but many of us don't recognize our power. We don't know we have power. We are so used to complaining and putting the blame on other people that we get stuck, and our lives get stuck on this hamster wheel going around and around the same thing. Listen, I've said this a number of times. I'm going to say it, and I hope that you hear me. If you want your life to change, you have to be the one to change. Don't sit around waiting for other people to change. It's not going to happen. You have to change if you want your life to change. Now, why do some people never give up? Any person who develops an open mind towards situations can take up failures as a stepping stone. And rather than being disappointed, this attitude helps people push forward and work harder to achieve their goals. So you got to be willing to make some sacrifices in your life. Many of us are not willing to do that. We just want it to come easy, and if it doesn't come easy, well, then we're just going to sit in our misery and blame others for it. Don't do that. You're wasting your life away to do that. You are a powerful being. And if you don't realize that, then you need to get on your spiritual path and discover who you really are. Because apparently you don't know. And that's why you are unhappy. Now, here's a personality of people who never give up. People who tend to persevere, strive on challenges. They view challenges as opportunities. They know that a challenge will help them grow and expand as a person. Avoid a challenge, and we are destined to stay stuck and stagnant. You understand? Now, you have a challenge. You're with your mother and you're codependent. You don't need to be. As long as you can stand on your own 2 feet, you can make a life for yourself. But if you're sitting around waiting on others make that happen for you, you're doomed. You're always going to be under someone else's direction. You're never going to be independent. You're never going to be happy with yourself. You're always going to be looking for others, thinking they have the happiness. And somehow they can give it to you and make your life better. No. Work on yourself. Create the life that you want. You have the power to do it. But don't sit around and complain about other people, what they're doing, why they won't help you, why they won't feed you, why they won't do this, why they won't let you live with them, things like that. No, that's no good. If you want something better in your life, you have to be willing to work for it. To work for it. Now, for you, you say you got interviews, get to the interview. And anyway, why would you go for a job that you need a car to get to if you don't have a car or you don't drive? Why would you even interview for a job that you can't get to? Interview for a job that you can walk to. You can walk to your job. You can walk home from your job. And then when you can do better, maybe you can make enough on your job, get yourself a little car, then you can get a better job where you have to drive to the job. You understand? You have to start from where you are. You can't decide that you want to do this when you're only capable of doing this. Do this for now and expand. Continue to expand your life until you can get where you want to be. But don't give up sitting there complaining that because your mom had you, that she's obligated to take care of you, provide for you, protect you. There are many parents don't feel like that. They don't feel obligated. They had you, yeah. But there are parents who did not want kids, but they had them. They don't intend to protect or provide for you. Nobody did it for them when they were growing up. Maybe your mother had it hard too. So that's why she's giving to you what she has inside. What was given to her, now she's giving it to you. But that doesn't mean that you got to carry it on to in your life, and if you have a family, to your family. It doesn't mean that. But it will be that if you don't change. If you don't change the way that you think, the way that you speak, and your beliefs about things. If you don't change it, nothing in your life is going to change. It's going to continue. Same thing, round and around and around. You know, a lot of us have been down and out a while in our lives. You know, I've been down and out myself. I had 3 boys, 3 kids on my own after my first divorce. I was out here, you know, listen, I had to find a job to support us all. I had to find a place to live to support us all. And I didn't make a fortune. You know, I had a little college degree, but but I lived in New York City, so that wasn't worth much. It was hard. But I continued to strive because I knew that I can do better. So I kept striving, holding on, never giving up until I created the life that I'm happy with. And when I was down and out, listen, nobody wanted to help me at all. They just look at you and shake your head, you know, shake their head. There were times when me and my kids had to sleep in the car. I did have a little piece of a car. We slept in the car for a while. But I knew we weren't going to stay there. And I'm going to tell you, my parents did not come to try to save me or help me. What I got from them was criticism. A lot of it. And put down. And trying to make me feel bad about things. And, you know, why'd you do this? And why'd you do that? Things like that. Until I broke away and started working on myself. Once I did that, I got stronger. And I got some direction in my life. And once I found my spiritual path, things began to open up. It was a brighter day. I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see? And I just kept going toward that light. Going toward that light. And now my life is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. I don't need anybody. I'm not a codependent. I am an independent, strong, confident woman. And that's what you need to be. But you got to work at it. You got to make some sacrifices to get there. You see, you can't do the same things you've always done and think that it's going to miraculously happen for you. And you can't sit around and blame other people because you can't seem to get your life off the ground. It's all on you. You are in charge of your own reality. Everybody is. You're in charge of your own reality, no matter what other people do. Now, you can allow other people to influence your reality, but that's on you. You see, if you sit around and look at other people and say that you can't do this because of what they won't do for you, then you are holding yourself back by your belief, by your own belief. And if you believe you can't do any better, that again, you have to change the way that you view yourself and you think about yourself. Now, every day on this channel, we do the affirmations. And I know a lot of people don't value these affirmations, but you will be surprised. These simple affirmations will change the way that you think about things. It'll change it. And as a result, you'll see your reality kind of shift because your belief is shifting. You understand? You are a powerful, energetic being. You need to know that. And you have power over your own life. Your life. Now you can sit and give your power to other people and let them control your life. That's your free will. That's your free will. And if you decide that that's what you're going to do, well, that's yours. That's yours. Nobody's going to come in there and save you from that because that's what you have accepted. So you just get more of it. If you want a better life for yourself, then you need to work on yourself and never give up on it. Just keep working. I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Never give up hope. Never give up. Whatever you desire, you can have it. But you must be willing to work for it. Like anything. Nothing's just going to fall out of the sky into your lap and everything's going to be peachy keen. No, it doesn't work like that. But if you change yourself, it will. It will happen like that. It will eventually change your reality. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And again, if you're looking for your affirmation, the link is also in the description. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.